Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing, so in love with me.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow.
world froze a long time ago. So long ago that I can't remember the warmth of the sun. The planet grew hotter as our fuel was burned. One day, it started to snow, and it never stopped. When the food ran out, most of the people in the world died. But not the people in this place.
A few hours ago, we received a distress signal from Colony 5. I think they're worth checking up on.
We need to take care of our own, Briggs. They just put the whole colony at risk.
That's really not your decision to make. We're sending a team and I'm leading it.
Welcome to Colony 5.
What happened here?
We're from Colony 7. Came to help.
Are they gone?
Who? Is anyone else alive?
Define their life.
My God. They slaughtered everybody for food.
It's the hunger. Just drove them mad. There's nothing human left.
And they're coming here. And it'll kill us.
You led them straight to us.
Chaos. Disorder. This is death. On this train of life, there is one thing between our warm hearts and the bitter cold. Order. Order is the barrier that holds back the frozen death. All things in their place. All passengers in their section. We must each of us occupy our preordained particular position. I belong to the front. You belong to the tail. Know your place. Keep your place. Precisely 74% of you shall die. This is going to be good.
We control the engine, and we control the world.
Our American way of life. Isn't it grand? Peace, freedom, and bacon and eggs. Seems perfect. But what if it's not? Friends, your future may not be as secure as you think. Where will you be when the atomic bombs fall? You can secure your family's future by reserving a spot in a state-of-the-art underground vault from Vault-Tec. That's right, Bob. Act now, and your family can wait out the horrors of nuclear devastation. And Doris, the vault will have all the amenities of your modern-day home, and it's attractive. And Sally, in the vault, you might meet that special someone, just as you would on the surface. And in a few short years, you and your fellow vault dwellers will repopulate our great country. And Billy, you'll have lots of swell kids to play with. Reserve your family spot in a state-of-the-art underground vault today. Sign up now and prepare for the future.
of those dear.
Oh, and I'm the type of guy who will never settle down. Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around. 'Cause I'm a wanderer, yeah, a wanderer. I roam around, 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 around. Letting go, my letting go. Oh, yeah, I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. 'Cause I'm a wanderer, yeah, a wanderer. I roam around, 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 around. 'Cause I'm a wanderer.
If I do win a second term as president, let me just say something to all my conspiracy-oriented friends on the right who think I'm planning to unleash some secret agenda. You're absolutely right. So allow me to close with a quick preview of the secret agenda you can expect in a second Obama administration. In my first term, we ended the war in Iraq. In my second term, I will win the war on Christmas.
I will win the war on Christmas.
Silent night, holy night, all It's hard to watch something you love destroy itself, to see it fall apart. Disaster always feels so distant, detached. Someone else's struggle in some faraway place. It's not until it's in our city, at our doors, that we realize how fragile we are. All of us. All of this.
No, baby, Steven. I'm here. Mommy's right here. No.
Please.
I love you, Marcus.
Sarah.
And when it hit, when it came down hard.
Give me my family back.
And we fell. We buried ourselves in anger, fear, in the instinct to survive.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm just not strong enough.
We were always told it might come to this. That one day, everything we ever knew could end.
It was a weaponized virus. One by one, we began to fall. People started tearing each other apart until society as we knew it collapsed.
There's an ordinary world.
Silence night, holy night, all is calm, all is done. Mom and Dad died in a blood. Everything on earth fell apart. Please, Lord, can be saved. Bring back the world that we love.
Nothing happened the way it was supposed to happen. You must go before fighting begins. I am sorry. winter's coming.
Oh, my sweet summer child, what do you know about fear? Fear is for the winter, when the snows fall 100 feet deep. Fear is for the long night, when the sun hides for years, and children are born and live and die, all in darkness. That is the time for fear, my little lord, when the white walkers move through the woods. Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. Kings froze to death in their castles, same as the shepherds in their huts. And women smothered their babies rather than see them starve, and wept and felt the tears freeze on their cheeks. A couple months ago. It was the only thing I saw that night, and it was two people sitting out in a just open field. A lady and a man sitting down in like two chairs, and it made me think about the Eskimos, y'all, the Alaskan Eskimos, because they were bundled up beyond being bundled up. They were bundled, they had to have at least 7 layers of clothes on. And the lady was nursing, I assume it was a lady, but the lady had a baby on her lap, and she was nursing the baby, but the baby wasn't as covered as they were. And I was thinking, why didn't she at least like throw a sheet over the baby? The baby was exposed to the elements, and the whole entire scene of the vision was like a charcoal gray, and the only thing I could think of was nuclear winter. Not sure if the Lord downloaded that into my spirit. I've heard little bits and pieces of what nuclear winter is, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. All of us had the same confirmation that comes from one verse. And I'm going to read it real quick, because the title heading for it is The Abomination of Desolation, and we just assumed that we won't be here. So I'm going to read it. Signs of the end of the age, and then the next is persecution of disciples, and the next is the abomination of desolation. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whosoever readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judaea flee into the mountains. Let him which is also on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall there ever be. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Let's pray that we will be gone. Y'all, what I seen in that vision, it is nothing. There's no good that could have come out of that vision. There's no good. It was not. It was just a horrible looking, just desolate, just no hope of a scene that I saw.
I had this dream on Thanksgiving. I was watching this video the other day before Thanksgiving. I was watching this video where this commercial it's about this commercial where they have this these cats. First, it was a curtain over all these Christmas decorations, right? And then the curtains just lift as soon as the commercials start, and then you see all these beautiful Christmas decorations, and these cats were looking out through the windows and stuff like that, and there was a green and a red light. And as soon as the red light come in, they go in and they destroy everything, whatever. And then the green light, they go back out. But in my dream, I was watching this, and it was around Christmas time because there was a lot of decoration, a lot of Christmas lights that were out there and stuff like that. And I remember I was telling a lot of people, like, everybody, something is getting ready to happen. Something is getting ready. I was just like prophesying to people I didn't know all over, everywhere I went. I was just prophesying to people. And I'm telling them this is getting ready to happen. Something major is going to come. Something bad is getting ready to happen. And nobody believed me. Which is fine. I don't care. But nobody believed me. I did deliver the message. So as soon as I was done doing that, this dream had started off where I was in school. I was in the school talking to this girl and trying to warn everybody else, but the girl that was sitting next to me, it was like telling me, watch, like pay attention, get educated by this. So I'm telling her, I'm trying to explain to her, look, it was this young lady, she was Caucasian, whatever. And I was telling her, look, this is getting ready to happen. We're going to have a missile, like a atomic bomb is going to hit us. And she was like, oh, come on, you're delusional. I'm like, no. We're going to get an atomic bomb. We're going to get nuked. And she was like, you're crazy. So somehow me and her, we left the classroom and we were walking. And I remember where I was. I was in Bal Harbor in Miami, Florida. I was somewhere in Miami and Bal Harbor, way up there, North Miami. So I was in Bal Harbor and me and her was walking and we were running because we saw a missile went out. Like as soon as the curtains went out, you see that big old missile coming out from the ground and going up in the sky. And it was coming right at us, right in Miami. It was coming down there. And I was like, oh my God. And we were running, me and this girl was running. And this police car, this officer, he pulled up and he was in a SUV. No, sorry. A pickup truck. He was in a pickup truck. And the girl next to me, she was like, can we come? First, the cop said, what are you guys doing here? You guys need to get out of here. Go somewhere safe. And she was like, can we come with you? Can we come with you? He was like, yes, but hurry up. Get in. So we got in. She sat in the back and I sit in front next to the police officer. And as I was trying to close the door, for some reason, I don't know why I did that, but I was pulling the windows down. And the officer was like screaming at me, what are you doing? The explosion, because we already got nuked. And the blast, you know how when you get a nuclear bomb, you see all the mushroom cloud and all the explosion, all the explosion was just coming. And I'm over here pulling the windows down. I'm like, what is wrong with me? And I was telling them, I was like, relax, don't worry, nothing's gonna happen to us. This is me telling them that. I don't know what delusional la la land I'm living in, but I told them that. So I'm like, relax, chill, nothing's gonna happen. And then the blast came through. Like you can smell all the burning, and I'm like, I should be, oh my Lord, am I dead? I don't even know why I turned on the window. And then I pulled the window back up and then I was like, we're going to be fine. I don't know why I felt like we were going to be fine. I don't know how did I know we were going to be fine. Because nobody survives a nuke. Nobody. Somehow I survived. And the two people that were with me survived. And when we got out the car, when we got out of the truck, the police officer looked at me like he was like, what are you? I'm like, I don't know. I just felt like we were going to be okay. And then he was looking everywhere. Like we was just looking at the place. Like the place was just messed up looking. But as crazy as all that sounds, the trees was not harmed. I don't know how. The trees were still standing. Like nothing happened to the trees. Nothing. But everything else was in smoke. And then as I was walking, because I remember it went all the way down the Homestead. This explosion blast went all the way down the Homestead, and I'm looking outside, and I see all these Christmas decorations, like all these lights, and I'm like, why is it Christmas or is it before Christmas or is it after Christmas? That's what I was telling myself. I didn't know what day it was. But I'm looking at these decorations like, I don't know what year it was. All I know is I saw all that. And then I started telling the girl, I told you, everyone on YouTube, this is what I kept saying. Everyone that's on YouTube that are having these real prophetic dreams, only the ones that are having real prophetic dreams, not the ones that are making up things, but the ones that are giving real prophetic dreams. Everything they say will come to pass. I was like, everything they said, everything they say will come to pass. Everything. Give it some time. Everything will come to pass. And then as I looked up in the sky, I saw another missile going out. I was like, oh no. And I was like, oh my God, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. So there was multiple missiles going all over the place. Missiles, like atomic bombs, missiles going left or right. I mean, there were more than one missiles, that's for sure. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if something is getting ready to happen a month from now, a few weeks from now, a year from now. I don't know. I just know that I was given this dream and I cannot forget it because I had this dream like 3 days ago and it's still stuck in my head. And then I wanted, when I had this dream, I remember saying in the dream, I noticed it was snowing, but I was in South Florida. I'm like, why is it snowing in South Florida? I don't know if it was after the missile went out, the ashes or whatever, and it started looking like snow, but I don't know if the weather changed. Something in my head told me the weather has changed. Like the atmosphere and the weather we used to know will no longer be the same. It will change. Somehow we had snow. So it was around the time where it was snowing and it was around the time where there was a bunch of Christmas lights. I pray to God that this does not come to pass. I do not want something like that to come to pass. Do not twist my words. But I pray to the Lord that this does not happen. I don't know what is cooking up, what is getting ready to happen, who's trying to send out missiles to who was sending out the missile. I don't even know who sent out the missile. I just want to pray that this dream does not come to life.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow.